On this stream, I'm going to give what will be my advice. Damn, is my audio on? Let me check it. Damn, let me see if my audio's on again. I think my audio's on. So in this stream, I'm going to give some advice to white men. What I would say to white men who've just seen the NFL and their display, where more or less the blacks have taken over the NFL. And I started off the stream with this early, but I had a few audio problems, so I'm going to start kind of at the top again, and I'm going to kind of skim through what I talked about here. And I have a recording that I'll probably post a little bit later. But I'll take you back to what Rush Limbaugh said years ago.
Rush Limbaugh's controversial bid to buy the St. Louis Rams of the NFL. Opponents say Limbaugh has a history of making racially offensive comments, some directed squarely at NFL players. Here's David Muir.
On his radio show, Rush Limbaugh fought back against the growing controversy surrounding his bid to become part owner of the St. Louis Rams. Saying he couldn't talk about the football bid directly, he did offer his own criticism of the media.
They have to go somewhere to find concocted quotes, which are now bordering on slander or libel, whatever it is, that I never said, and they believe it.
But more than a half dozen NFL players point to actual quotes to Limbaugh's short-lived run as an ESPN sports analyst. There was this about quarterback Donovan McNabb.
I don't think he's been that good from the get-go. I think what we've had here is a little social concern in the NFL. I think the media has been very desirous that a black quarterback do well.
Limbaugh said at the...
And see, now they have the black quarterbacks. They had one on each side now, two black quarterbacks. That's great. I'm not criticizing, hating on anything like that. Again, one may point out that there are no black coaches. That's fair enough. That have made the Super Bowl. Either way it goes. But now that they have the Super Bowl, and I think we could look back now and say, why did the blacks really? Why did the blacks really resist Rush Limbaugh? And I think partly Rush Limbaugh was hitting on something that football is partly cultural, and he used to often talk about how football is under attack by the liberal powers. And shortly after Rush Limbaugh's failed bid to buy the St. Louis Rams, he was going to buy the St. Louis Rams at the time. And they eventually moved to L.A. By one of the guy married to the Walton family. So again, Rush Limbaugh was a very big football fan. He was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but he had connection to Missouri. And I think that if Rush Limbaugh would have been one of the owners, him, Jerry Jones, and some of the other stronger owners would have prevented all of the the later backlash with the national anthem, the players kneeling and stuff like that. I don't think he would. Well, I know he wasn't for it because I remember him speaking about it often on his radio show. But then he once went into a speech, and I tried to find it, I couldn't find it here, where he talked about there is an issue that comes about when you have, say, 70%, 80% of your players that are black. And so when I thought about and he said, these people are going to bring their own social, political issues into your organization if they're black. They're going to have grievances, and they're going to express their grievances right here on in your platform, wherever you are. It could be at the Super Bowl, it could be during a playoff game, whatever. You're going to have to kind of bend the knee to their grievances. And so I thought about that as I saw Serena Williams, CripWalking, the metrosexual guys singing the jazzed up version of the national anthem. And we're just going to walk through a couple of these things here. And so the first thing, I'll start off with this. See if you remember this here. Let me see if I have it here. Let me know if you remember this here.
What to do with their feelings, or what it actually means, or how their life is going to change.
I think the hardest part was telling the kids. And I just remember, we stayed at my apartment at the time, and we just played Uno. That's all we could do. It was the most mindless thing that we could do. We got so close in those last 6 months. It was a miracle
I can't help but look at this, and I think about some of the murder scenes that I've been to. And, the people would be, distraught, shedding these fake crocodile tears here. I'll put it back up on the screen. And then, life goes on. And it's did they really even care about the person that they're expressing this kind of sentiment for? She looks like she's she doesn't really look very distraught. But she's expressing, some elements of distraught here. But do they really feel this way? And if she did, you'd have to wonder, would she behave like this when you see her out here crip walking? And see if I can find that video of just her crip walking here. And where is it here? Her crip walking. Well, it's the Palestinian guys. And let me see if I can find her crip walking. It's just really kind of amazing that, you hear that video there was talking about her sister who was killed by gangs, and by now you've probably seen her crip walking on stage. So if I don't find it, it's not a big deal. But the bigger thing that I wanted to talk about here is that I think the white man should give up football. Let the blacks have the NFL, because ultimately, this is what's it's almost like they're cucking the white man by forcing him to take on kind of their new statues and things like that. You see the players so solemn here as the national anthem is being sung by a black man as he jazzes it up for their consumption here, and I'll let you hear a little bit of that. And I just want to show you a couple things that caught my eye. I didn't watch the game, I watched part of the game, but I didn't watch the halftime. I fell asleep during the halftime. But just a couple things that caught my eye as I look back on it. And so I'm going to pause it in some segments here. So here's a guy with this kind of rainbow-looking piano here, fairly metrosexual-ish looking guy here. And we'll cut the sound. Well, we can leave the sound up, but we'll take the volume off. And so here's the guy again. And they jazz up the national anthem. They've taken the national anthem, they bastardized it, made it a symbol of racism and hatred, kneeling for it, and now they all are standing up, and they're making the white men stand up as well. Stand up for this anthem, white man. We've taken it now, gave it our version of it. Stand up for it. And you look at the white men standing there, so solemn, eyes closed. Yeah, you've been cucked, white man.
Through the night that I flagged, it was.
And they don't even like this song. They don't like the country. They like their rendition of the song. And I think they would like their version of the country if they were able to take over. But this version of the country and this version of the song is not too appealing to them.
Still there. Whoa, say.
Let me share a little bit of this. Look at this guy. You look at this guy, this is what they want the national anthem to look like. This is what they want the country to look like. They want to be in charge. And we'll play a little bit more here.
That star.
And look at that. All the blacks are standing up. None of them are kneeling. Where are the kneeling blacks that were just kneeling 4 or 5 years ago? They're not kneeling anymore. They don't kneel no more. I wonder why that is.
Bang, oh, bang, oh, yeah,
look at it. Look at that. Let me maximize this shit so y'all can see it. Look at it.
On the land of the free.
White man done took your national anthem and hip-hopped it. Put a rap version to it. And now he willing to stand up for it now. And then the blacks put a metrosexual in front of you. This nigga here can fight for nothing. Ain't none freedom coming out of this Negro here.
Of the free. Of the land.
They made a new national anthem. And as always, when the new national anthem comes, these kind of Negroes, once they love the national anthem, they love the national anthem when they
Hello, I'm John.
We were watching, I was on Stanley's stream last night, and Stanley was like, she's a beautiful, beautiful white woman. America, they become very patriotic once they get a white woman. They'll sing that national anthem. They'll make a new national anthem. They'll render it up, make a new version. But they get a little pep in their step when they get them a white woman, don't they?
Do you like a Jawad?
And this is our house. And that's River.
We also
American dream is alive and well. They believe in America and all it has to offer. And they'll sing that national anthem when they give them a white woman, and when they take over the white man's sport, the sport that he created, made it what it is, they take over it, and now they say, this is ours. We want to sing a jazzed up version. We'll stand for that. We won't stand for the version as you wrote it, white man. This is just like they're taking down their statues and putting up their own new ones. But the black man, he doesn't have the mind to create his own national anthem, so he just takes the white man's national anthem and kind of remixes it. He remixed the white man's national anthem.
Happened to get married in this very living room a year ago when the house was still empty, right here in front of that mantle.
We sat right here in the middle afterwards and told stories underneath this recycled water bottle chandelier, the great Willie Cole.
But Stanley, somebody said, I don't even know who that guy is. Apparently the nigga don't want a lot of Grammys. His wife will tell you all about it.
Is the artist who assembled this. Yeah, the pink is just, thought it matched well with the blue. I thought it felt very human.
You thought it felt human.
And very warm. You know, you take a bold choice and sometimes it'll work out and you'll be connected to something that's really powerful within yourself and your family. Other times you make a bold choice and you just have to repaint it. So we just went for it, and I'm glad that we did.
And the most important detail,
That's that beautiful white woman standing.
which is a very niche problem, and that's when your husband wins many, many Grammys, you run out of places to put them in the house, so we've got one here to make our guests smile.
I always think that this bathroom feels like King Tut's bathroom. You know, that's the vibe. I think it's important to note that all of these Suleika originals were painted in a hospital bed and were inspired by visions, almost fever dreams that she was having. So to see them displayed here is also a story of triumph. You know, friends will come and we'll set the drums up right here, and the bass will be right here, and horn players will be over there or in the kitchen or on the staircase here, and just stuff will happen that you'll just remember forever. That's what a home should be about, right?
And there's the Negro there. You know, again, a similar pattern. Once they take over, they can become very patriotic in the white man's country. If you give them a white woman, you let them take over the cultural events that have made this country what it was, and give them the room to have their spin on. You remember, Jay-Z was all against the blacks performing at the national anthem at the Super Bowl until they put him in charge. And he said, you know what? If I can be in charge of you niggers, I'll make you niggers perform. You niggers don't even get paid. You remember we talked about the lady. What was that lady? The lady, Miami. What the fuck was her name? What was her name? Her name was Young. No, it wasn't Miami. It was M.I.A. M.I.A. and Jay-Z, right? Remember that? From the Super Bowl? See, this is just really how niggas. This is why I say, white man, let the niggas have this Super Bowl. Let them have this football sport. And we see here that Jay-Z, once he got control of the NFL, he's really just an agent of the NFL. He talked about, he was all about the artists and all this shit. But look what the MIA lady said he advised her to do. And she performed for free. These people don't get paid to perform. And he said to her, here's what she said, I was fighting giants and nobody came to help me yet. This is what Jay-Z said his cause is. At that time, Jay-Z was supposed to negotiate that. They wanted me to sign this thing, which was slavery. This nigga wanted to deliver this woman back in slavery. And the 49-year-old woman said at the time, it was modern day slavery where the NFL takes 100% of my earnings. And she went on to say here, that I think they wanted to take her earnings over $2 million for the rest of her life. Let me see if I can find it. $2 million. You probably should find it. $2 million somewhere. But they wanted to take most of her earnings. And Jay-Z was suggesting that she take the deal. Here it is right here. The NFL initially sought $15 million to the complaint. And Jay-Z was demanding that she pay this after she didn't even get paid for performing in the Super Bowl. And here it is. The lawsuit was so ridiculous that it proposed that they would keep 100% of my earnings for the rest of my life if I ever earned more than $2 million. Jay-Z was like, yeah, you should sign that shit. And again, this is blacks. This is how they operate. They just want to be the big man, and they will leave everyone else in poverty as he was willing to leave her. This is the MIA, the singer MIA. But again, once these blacks have taken over, they will show that they can't rule it. And I saw someone say, hey, John Calder, you said the blacks couldn't win. Well, they couldn't beat the white man. They couldn't beat Tom Brady. They couldn't beat the Joe Montanas of the world, and now they can beat around on each other, so that's fine. Again, white man, let them have it. I would let the blacks have the sports. Otherwise, you're going to cuck yourself, and you'll be holding your head proud as this Negro here sings your national anthem in the new Africanized version. I couldn't even help but notice. I think Donald Trump is in this picture here, and let's see, and look at him. It's almost cucking of Donald Trump here to see Donald Trump head held high, the white women with their hand over their heart to this Negro singing a rap version of the national anthem, but that's what we have here, John Baptiste. And so again, as I said, the white men should give these things up, and here's part of the reason why I say that. And win, lose, or draw, let me get to this for a minute. Let me pause this, and let me share this again. Like, white man, is this really what you want to celebrate? Is this really the Super Bowl celebration? The traditions that you want to say? Look at this, white man. You got blacks out here CripWalking. Is this really what you want to celebrate? I don't think so. And again, sometimes you have to let go. Let the blacks have it. Let it be just like the black neighborhoods that they're in charge of. Right? Do you want your children watching this? Do you want your children looking up to people like this? And that is the question that I think you have to take away from the last couple of Super Bowls. Again, as the blacks have taken over the halftime celebration, and they've begun the Crip Walk on stage. White man, you're going to have to go to higher ground and give up some of the things that your forefathers created. White man created football. And this is what the blacks are now doing to their Crip walking. They're Crip walking. And this, again, is not worth saving. And, I've talked to you often about how, the NFL is going to have all those CTE issues. If you believe that's real, then the blacks will be the beneficiaries of the CTEs, the concussions. And again, as Rush Limbaugh said, once you engage yourself where 80% of your employees are black and they have a dominant position, then they're going to bring all of their political angst, woes, grievances onto your organization. And so here's another example of that here. You can clearly see the guys on top of the Buick or whatever that Kendrick Lamar was performing on top of here. And he has his Palestinian flag unfurled here. And if we can just scroll forward, we'll see that, he jumps off the car. He's jumping off of the car, flag unfurled, flag fully unfurled here, jumping off of the stage. He's waving the Palestine flag. Is that another guy with another flag? Is that, I don't know what flag that is. And so there's the Palestine flag again, Gaza, whatever. There it is again. He's running. This is some Negro anthem flag, more than likely. This is like a cultural tribal celebration. And I would say the white man is really not involved with this. I cede high ground, man. This is not for you. These are not your people anymore. This is not your sport. They've taken it over. And you can see more and more here, more and more here, more and more here. And, clearly the people are probably hesitant to engage him because he's black. And then you have to really ask yourself, like, why the hell is this black even concerned about Palestine? With all the killings and shit in their own communities on a national stage, instead of fighting for the issues that are probably closest to home to him, this nigga unfurls a Palestine flag. Brave and I will have to talk about this on Friday. These niggas are really amazing. And again, this is just more of the same. Palestine, like, if anyone else jumped out on the field like this, security would have been all over him. But what can you do? This is blacks. Jay-Z's in charge of this. And this is what it devolves to. No one. No one. And finally, some woman comes up to him, and finally security, after he's waved his flag during the Super Bowl halftime celebration. And you just think about that. And what does this black have for Palestine? Like, seriously, it's one of the most amazing things how the blacks can go across an ocean to fight for issues again that has nothing to do with them. Listen, I had a Palestinian guest in one of my houses about a year ago. He was a student at Ohio State. And I asked him, I said, what's it like in Palestine? I'm going to ask provocative questions. So I asked him, I said, do you believe in diversity? He said, I'm 100% Palestinian. We don't interbreed, intermix, whatever the hell the word he used. And I thought to myself, damn, that would be very provocative on a college campus. And I'm thinking, damn, all these pretty young girls at Ohio State, and you're going to hold out for a Palestinian? And indeed, he's very adamant about that. And I'm going to play something else for you guys before we get out of here, because every day I get these kind of things here. And so let me see if I can pull this up while I'm playing this again. The white man, and I would even say any sensible person, you got to get this up. You can't spend your days, your Sundays, engaging in watching the blacks take over this sport and more or less interject their politics, their victim politics into the sport. There's nothing left to offer. Let me pause that. But anyway, so I want to play this video for you, and I'm trying to think, which video was it? Oh, let me see, which one was it? I think it was this one here. Let me see.
I always check in this mirror.
Yeah.
So I see you crack the window down.
Yeah.
And when I look at it, yeah.
This is not it.
Oh, yeah?
And it's not it.
What do you have a college degree?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You may not be able to hear
Where
this
do you
guy.
have a college degree from? Oh, yeah? What was your degree in? Oh, yeah? I was a software engineer.
So this guy's saying he's a software engineer. He's an Uber driver here in America. And listen to him.
What? Did you do software back in Bangladesh?
Yeah, not yet. Now in Bangladesh.
Oh, yeah? What type of software do you develop? Oh, yeah? What programming languages?
I said, so what programming language? He said Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel.
Yeah. That's good. You got your degree back in, what you said, Bangladesh? Oh, yeah, 4 years? Wow. Oh, you're 42 now? Wow.
He's 42. Yeah, it gets better. It gets better.
Did you ever want to do any software back there? Software development?
That time I just finished my career and my degree,
Yeah.
I found like the this to come in on it.
Oh, okay.
But I did some like local work,
Yeah.
like the private company,
Yeah.
not the government too.
Yeah.
But what they really do,
And I want to get to something he says here.
Do you just drive now? You drive every day? Yeah.
There's something very interesting here he said.
You got a boy here. Yeah. I mean, they may give you 30 hours and you can work.
I just share with other people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get a job, this kind of job is
How the hell do you afford to live out there?
Stanley, this guy lives in Fairfax County. That's a very expensive county. You know that, in Virginia. Probably one of the most expensive counties in Virginia.
I just share with other people.
And so he just said here, I share with other people.
How many other people do you share? It's just expensive. 6 people?
He shares with 6 other people, he says.
So it's 7 of you guys?
Including me, 6.
Oh, including you, 6. But how big is the place?
It's a townhouse.
Oh, okay. So what, about 3-4 bedrooms?
3 bedroom, 3 bedrooms.
Okay, yeah.
3 bedrooms, 6 men. But it gets better.
Yeah, okay. You probably got a basement and all that. You pay $750 in Fairfax? That's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, 6 people, I know you.
Yeah.
6 people, what do you say, $750? That's what, about $4,500.
Who you out there with? A bunch of people from Bangladesh or just random people?
Bangladesh, Nepal,
Yeah.
and Thailand.
He said Bangladesh, Nepal, and Thailand.
Who is the landlord?
Landlord is one military guy.
Is it who?
Military.
Oh, military. His landlord is a military man.
Military guy.
Oh, really? He rented to you guys?
Yeah, because we always pay on time.
Yeah.
He said we always pay on time.
He's a good, he said that, okay, you guys people good, but...
How did you meet him?
So, one of our friends,
Yeah.
he first met me.
Yeah.
And we used to leave the house before, you know.
Yeah.
He ran him to the basement.
He said the first one moved into the basement, then he brought all of them in. He said, I told you it works, people. It's a network out here.
So then he moved to the formula job. He moved in a different place.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, so if you have to pay me this amount of money. I was okay. Then I'm gonna find more room.
Yeah.
Then he find more room. You know?
It's a white guy?
Yeah, he's a white guy.
Really? Military guy? Really?
He has a more house.
He has more houses?
He go any place he buy. He go any place he buy.
He go any place he buy. White man. What are you gonna say about that white man?
It really?
Yeah.
And then what, he run them out to a bunch of guys?
Yeah, he's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
A really smart guy.
That's pretty good business, huh?
Yeah.
But do any of your Bangladeshi guys buy real estate out here?
No, actually, I have a few friends Bangladeshi guys, but they don't. Some people they already have a family, you know.
Yeah.
Some people they already live with other people.
Yeah.
But I live with Nepali people.
Yeah.
Thailand.
Why Nepali and Thailand?
Nepal is a country name.
Yeah, but I said, why do you live with those people?
Because we work as a driver. They also.
Oh, they drivers too?
Yeah.
So they're all drivers. As I told you guys, this is how the shit works.
Okay. Do y'all drive the same car or do y'all share cars?
No, we don't share.
So y'all have like 6 cars out there?
No, one of guy he work in the airport, you know, like the shuttle bus.
Oh, yeah.
Other two, they work Uber. Other few, they do like the Amazon delivery, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not that everybody like the same driving.
Oh, everybody that driving Uber. So what's the difference between Amazon and Uber?
Amazon is good, but Amazon, you know, you need to carry a lot of heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But I have bagging.
Oh, okay. So you gotta carry a lot of stuff.
It gets better. You say he has a background. I want you to listen to what he says about money. And you know, a lot of people. There's been a lot of talk about how the immigrants come here. We've heard about U.S. aid and things like that. But he's about to tell us something very, very interesting that I never thought about before. Now, remember I talked to you about the Colombian guy that I had working for me. I met him in Trader Joe's, and then he had to leave immediately and go back to help his family because they had guns pointed at his family's home. Now, I want you to listen to this.
Make more money with Amazon.
Amazon make good money.
Really?
Yeah, because you know, you work 8 hours. If you work more faster,
Yeah.
you can do faster delivery, right?
Yeah.
And you can make more money.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So all these guys are doing delivery or working at the airport or something, driving.
One is shuttle bus driver.
Yeah.
Other two driver Uber like me.
Yeah.
Other two Amazon driver.
Really?
So Amazon and Uber and airport workers.
And do y'all eat the same food or do y'all have your own separate food and stuff?
No, same type of food because we are separate.
I asked him, do y'all eat the same food? I'm asking these questions for a reason. Because, you know, I've talked to you guys about, you know, I when I used to have rent rooms, there would be 5 ketchup bottles, 5 mustard bottles, 5 this, 5 that. And you listen to this guy, 3 separate countries, and listen to what he's saying.
But Thailand is the same country as Bangladesh?
Yeah, because you know, like the food is very close to same.
Really?
Yeah, like the spice.
Yeah. So Bangladesh food is similar to Thailand food?
Yeah, not 100%.
Yeah, but close enough.
Around 75%.
So you guys don't have a problem arguing with each other over food or anything like that?
No, because our common food is rice dish.
Right.
Did you hear that? Now, you know you had blacks come in here that called me, and they got put out of their family members' house. Their family, these people aren't even family. And I said, y'all have any arguments over food? He said, no, the common thing is rice. Same spices, everything. You know, what the hell we gonna argue about rice? We gonna argue about rice? The blacks, they probably argue about Kool-Aid and shit like that. You know, rice, just make another pot.
Yeah.
So, curry, all this. So, we make like the mild, no super hard, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody can eat.
What about girlfriends? Do the guys have girlfriends and shit?
Oh, I want you got these motherfuckers incel. These motherfuckers incel by nature. They discipline. You got niggas out here killing people over women and shit. Listen to this man. 6 men in the house. Somehow they 3-bedroom.
No girlfriends?
No girlfriend.
They have a family in back.
Oh,
They got a family back at home, you said?
Back in their country?
Yeah, they go back. They go back for 2 months. They come back again.
He said they go back and then they come back. They go back for 2-3 months. Nobody steals out of their room, nothing. They just go back home, take that money. He okay.
Yeah. So they don't have a little girlfriend over here?
No,
Really?
no. What is that, bro? Y'all got a little girlfriend? I think you know a nigga would have him a girlfriend over here.
Yeah. So they don't have a little girlfriend over here?
No.
Really? A girlfriend is expensive, huh? But how do they not have a girlfriend? All these pretty women over here.
Yes, brother, but thing is, women like money.
Yeah.
We're looking for rich guy.
Yeah. You think so?
I think so.
Yeah. And so how long do these guys stay here without a woman, though?
Oh, sometimes people 8 months, 9 months like this.
And then what, they go back home to see their woman?
Yeah, but most of people is already 45, 48, 52 months.
So he said, I said, hey man, shit. 8 months without a woman? Shit. He said, but most of them like 45. Like, nigga, I'm 49. Shit. The fuck you mean? He like, yeah, but they settle, man. They like 45. I'll let you hear it again. Let's show you what you're up against.
Already 45, 48, 52 languages.
Oh, okay, so they don't really need a woman like that.
Yeah, they're not super young anymore.
Yeah. Hey, but the American men, they got to have a woman all the time.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
It's not like that in Bangladesh?
No, the good thing is like whenever people I live with,
Yeah.
they don't cheat on me.
What do you think? He said the good thing, man, you know how many times I done had phone calls, niggas done beat each other up over a woman in the same damn house, and what that man just said right away. He said,
Yeah.
They don't cheat on me.
They don't cheat women.
They don't cheat on who? On their women?
Yeah.
Really?
They know that there's a lot of loan, they come in,
Yeah.
paying a lot of money, they need to pay back, they need to take care of their family.
Now he just said they got loans. So I said, what? They got loans from what?
Yeah.
They can have messed up,
Yeah.
They messed up here, whatever place or bank they get loan, they're gonna take their all land, you know.
Wait a minute, you said they get a loan to come here?
Yeah, because it's not easy.
Did you?
What? They get loans to come here? Who knew that? What? Who? Why would they pay it back? Once you get here, the bank can't come get you, right? Why would you pay it back?
Loan to come here?
Of course, because I don't have money to pay all this work, you know, all this paperwork.
Who did you borrow money from?
I bought mine from bank, our local bank, you know, it's called.
Wait till he tell you that. Get cracked. Oh, man, wait. Oh. Now, he just said he borrowed money to come here, right? Which means that somebody loaned him some money, which means that they want their money paid back, which means that that's their business. And assuming that you loan money, you loaning money to be profitable.
C-I-T-I, City.
Oh, Citibank.
Yes, sir.
Like
Who? What? What did he just say? What did that nigga just say? Who?
Called C-I-T-I.
What? Citibank loan him. Is that what he said? Crack. You know, years ago, Crack, I see you in the audience. I remember reading that Citibank had like the biggest, I want to say one of the biggest global footprints. It wasn't that they were the most profitable. And it may have been you that said it, like in terms of like payment clearing, shit like that. You know, JP Morgan does their thing, but Citi is like all over the world. You know, everywhere there's a fucking city. You go to New Delhi, Bangladesh, there's going to be a Citibank. And so here's this guy, he'll say he borrowed money from Citibank to come to, what? To come to.
Oh, Citibank.
Yes, sir.
Like the Citibank that's here in America?
No, these are Asian. These are like the Asian and Middle East.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
So what were the terms of the loan? How much did you borrow?
American dollar, maybe $25,000.
You borrowed $25,000
Yeah.
to come, and what was the basis of the loan?
So actually, when I came, I couldn't find a job right away.
Right,
I thought I'm gonna find a job right away.
right.
And I take money from other people, you know. The interest get more higher, you know.
From other people.
Yeah, whatever
So you say interest rates just got more higher when you couldn't keep paying.
people I live with here.
Oh, you borrowed money from people here.
Yeah, here I need to pay the bill. I need to go.
Oh, and they charge you interest.
No.
Oh.
My country, I couldn't pay on time.
Oh, okay.
So if you couldn't pay on time to the bank, they increase your loan, right?
Okay, right.
Yeah, like this is getting.
Right.
But thanks God, I don't take too much. Other people take more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they loaned you $25,000 to come here?
Yeah, because you know I take money with me, plan land, and I rented house, you know.
Yeah.
And I also like for food, all this together, I get this money. But money doesn't have value, brother. Money kills very fast, you know.
Yeah.
If you make
So now you've seen another leg of the stool here and how these people get here and how they get money. They can borrow money in their own countries, $25,000, with plans to leave the country. I'm assuming he told Citibank that he was going to be leaving the country, but Citibank has a global footprint. They can put their hands on you almost anywhere in the world if you're doing any kind of banking. And so here this guy in Bangladesh borrowed $25,000 to come to America and Citibank, assuming this guy's probably going to be a pretty good bet. He's going to pay the money back.
yes, sir, money. If you don't make money, only spend.
So most of the people coming here borrow money?
Yeah.
Really?
You say, yep.
In their country, and they come here with the
I
money?
make this one, right?
Yeah, you can turn right here. Yeah. And so they come here with borrowed money? So you borrowed money? $25,000, wow. But did you have to like put up your house or something as collateral?
No, so
No collateral. God damn, that's a hell of a loan.
when I ask for the loan,
Yeah.
they ask for the my like the property, you know.
Yeah.
I show them.
So you had a
evidence.
house or something?
Yeah, I
Okay.
show them evidence, land evidence.
Yeah.
But they didn't take it. But they keep increasing your interest if you don't pay, you know.
Really?
But they don't
They keep increasing your interest if you don't pay.
take you land until you are for a long time you are not able to pay.
Yeah. And so how much do you have to make in payments back to your bank?
So I almost finished most of payment.
Oh shit, crack. Oh shit, crack. I forgot this shit. Oh crack, you gotta listen to this shit.
Yeah.
I got only $2,000.
So how much
He got a couple thousand left, crack. He said he been here 18 years. He doesn't speak good English yet. So he tried to work a job, but he got fired because he didn't speak good English.
pay every month?
So in American dollar, close to $600.
600 a month. He been paying that shit for 18 years.
Month. For how long?
So I took from 10 years, you know.
You 10 years?
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
but I missed and it's getting increased. That's why it still is exist. But not, thanks God, not so much, you know.
Yeah. So you say you've been here, what, 14 years, 18 years?
Almost 18 years. Yeah.
And you've been paying the loan the whole time?
Yeah, but in the middle, when I couldn't make money or I don't have job, up.
Yeah.
Then I stop paying,
Oh yeah.
But if you don't pay straight 8 months,
Yeah.
then they're gonna give you notice. Once,
Pay.
right?
Yeah.
Second notice.
And anyway, that was the end of that conversation. I thought it was
Get back
pretty.
in your car.
I thought it was pretty interesting there. I had a couple more that I thought were interesting, but
Hey,
I understand.
I change the policy. I'm a driver.
You're the only person, bro. You just wild. You're the only person, bro.
No, I'm not. See,
Yes, you are, bro.
you forgot the key. He forgot the key. You know, and
Right,
we went,
you're the only
we
person.
waited for time.
Nobody else was in the car, right? Cancel my ride right now, please.
You need to get out of the car first.
I can open the door. Cancel the ride, sir.
Yeah, get out of the car first.
Sir, you're making it more difficult than
No,
you
you
is,
have to get out. You're gonna be canceling it.
I'm
But you
going
got
to
the
get
car,
out. Just
car.
cancel
You're
the
one-
ride.
My friend, you're the one giving me a hard time.
You giving me a hard time by doing 5 minutes of something quick. I'm just asking you to cancel me,
My
bro.
friend, get out of the car.
I'm getting out of the car. Show me that I'm canceled. I don't trust you because you couldn't do that. I don't trust
Why you
you.
gonna trust me?
Son, just cancel the ride.
the nigga getting in the Uber car ain't been here 30 seconds. I don't trust you, but you got in the car, nigga. How the hell you don't trust him, man? I mean, dealing with these people really is amazing.
Bruh.
Now I want you to hear the beginning of this because he makes a point, and I want you to listen to this shit very closely. Listen.
Hey,
I understand.
I
I
change the
understand,
policy. I'm a driver.
You're the only person, bro. You just wild. You're the only person, bro.
No,
That's
I'm
crazy.
not. See,
Yes, you are, bro.
You forgot the key. He forgot the key. You know.
See, I forgot my keys too. And I said, well, fuck it. Lisa, just send me my keys in another Uber. I ain't gonna inconvenience this motherfucker and tell him go back get my damn keys. I don't even ask for it. I said, Lisa, just send me my keys. Fuck it. I got somewhere to go. I gotta get online, get on the show. Yeah. But this nigga here couldn't be bothered.
You forgot the key. He forgot the key.
I forgot the key too.
Right, you're the only
we
person.
waited for time.
Nobody else was in the car, right? Cancel my ride right now, please.
You need to get out of the car first.
I can open the door. Cancel the ride.
Yeah, get out of the car.
Understand.
So I was driving around 20 minutes.
So you were driving the guy around 20 minutes, and then the lady who called the Uber for him canceled. And what did you do? You just let him out wherever he was?
I said I was on the highway, and I said I'm supposed to do whatever I want.
Right.
But he was on the highway. I don't go not dealing with people on the highway, especially when everybody is speeding.
Yeah.
So I just get off on them. It was in South Dakota.
Oh, northeast. Yeah.
Northeast, yes. And then I said, listen, you need to get out of the car. So this is a gas station over there. It's raining, so I won't do that to you no matter what you did or whoever did it. So.
And so what did he do then? He had to catch another Uber or something?
Huh?
What did he have to do? Catch another Uber?
Yeah, they had to catch another. You had to catch another Uber. I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
But I have another. It was a right chair, so I had another person.
So it alerted you that he had canceled.
Yeah, they allow you to do. But the thing is Uber already knows. So the Uber, if you cancel, it will charge you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't play the game anymore.
Oh, so they used to not charge you?
Yeah, no charge.
Oh, I
so
see.
you wasting our time,
Right.
everything. We lose everything. So then now they try to do that to me like 3 times lately. So they charged anyway.
Anyway, and you drop them off.
Because you try to be smart. You try to play the system.
And you dropped them off on the side of the road.
That's it.
Yeah.
I said, I don't have no address for you. I don't know where to drop
You don't know where to go. Yeah.
And again, these people just cause so many fucking problems. And my thought about the Super Bowl, I didn't really care who won or who lost. Again, I think if I had to be fair, I would say it's kind of a hollow victory for blacks. They've been screaming for black quarterbacks over and over. They had them. Doug Williams won. That wasn't enough for them. And, as Rush Limbaugh led the show off with, there has been a social desirous for blacks to be the quarterbacks. We've seen many of them flame out where they weren't quarterbacks. I talked about it last night where Cam Newton would have been a better defensive end. He'd been a Hall of Fame defensive end, but he was a mediocre quarterback. And I think he's kind of a metaphor for life. I mentioned that to Stanley last night. And I think, the sad part is that as the blacks, become more and more dominant, particularly in the leadership positions, the cities and states where these teams are located, you're really going to have to ask themselves, are we really winning anything? You know, you have an event and things like this happen, and you know, win, lose, or draw, and you end up with your city looking like this. Is this something you really? Is this something you really want to bring to your city, state, or town? And this is after a win. That's just laundry there. I don't even understand why they're doing that. Again, and I'm not making a racial thing here. I am saying, though, that the demographics of football is changing. Unlike basketball, I'm not sure if basketball has riots like this. Maybe Philadelphia won. But I just think the type of people that watch football now it has become a little bit more coarse. You see some of the games in Los Angeles. I mean, it's like the Hispanics out there rioting, beating people up. Here we go. I mean, again, these are football fans, but they're not the customer base. These people probably aren't going to many games, probably aren't buying many of their products pitched. They're probably not at the bars buying drinks, clearly. They're just out for just destruction here. This is this is coming from a city where the mayor can't even spell Eagles. And so when you look at the police, clearly with no plan to stop these people, they're just standing there, probably don't have the ability, the police tactics and the knowledge of how to corral this crowd. And so from there, I mean, they could have been out here killing people for all we know. And speaking of killing people, I have a message. Someone just sent me a message here. My buddy Philippe, and I have another buddy in New Orleans right now. He has been sending me some messages. He is kind of an apologizer for blacks, so he won't really send me pictures here. But I'm going to send this message. I'm going to put this up on the screen. New Orleans. Yep. All right. And again, like, this is what they're winning here. Destruction of the city, again, and I don't see any value in this here. Particularly, it's not like, and I know someone's going to say, well, what about the soccer fans? Well, the soccer fans may go in a bar and buy 6 or 7 beers per person before they engage in all of this destruction. These people aren't buying much beer. They aren't engaging in much commercial activity. They're just destroying things. Take of it what you will. But again, a mayor that can't spell Eagles, in charge of a police force that can't control a crowd that, again, could have been killing people out here. And what will it take for these riots not to ever happen? Most classless fan base. And Eagles lose, they riot. They win, they riot. And so someone said some hospital without towels and sheets now because the Eagles won. I didn't think about that. Those sheets and towels were headed somewhere. People wonder why businesses in Center City, it's the area where the Starbucks hoax was done. Let's see what else people are saying. There was another tweet that I wanted to show you guys, which kind of really led me to title the stream as I did. May not be here. Here's another tweet, though. That was a linen truck. We've already seen this guy here. There's probably more looting here. Fights breaking out. Let's take a look. I mean, this is the NFL now. These are the fans of the NFL. classic case, and you win the battle and lost the war here. These people are just going insane in Philadelphia. Here, some more. I want to find this tweet here. And let me see. It's another tweet here. Let's see. And these people really revel in this. And I know Stanley's got his soccer whataboutism in his head here. But I tell you, these things are a little different here. And I tell you, as this sport gets, blacker and blacker, they're not even going to be able to stop these things. You even see it in the stands now. So that's kind of my take on this. Here's Serena Williams here doing her crip walk. And here's a tweet here, from ChatGPT, and we'll pull that up. Yes, Yatunda Price. Yatunda Price, she was mentioned on the Game album. That was the first time I think I'd ever heard of her. The older half-sister of Serena Williams was tragically killed in 2003, and here she is, crip walking. There you go, sister. There you go, sister. Again, I tell you, these people, like, they cherish the dead in ways that are very unusual for most people. I don't think I could be crip walking if someone had killed a family member, a gang related, but this is what it takes here. So, white man, take of it what you will, white man. There are many different Crip sets, not just one big Crips gang. This is Stanley must have written this. He wants to make a distinction. Not all Crips killed her sister, or a certain Crip gang. Oh, that's right. She did date Drake. That is correct. So this could be something related to Drake. That she's up there with Kendrick Lamar because of Drake. I did not think of that. Wow, that is interesting. If she was up there, and she's married too, that is even more interesting. I asked my lovely lady Lisa this morning. I said, "You know how to crip walk, Lisa?" She said, "No, I don't know how to crip walk." I said, "Did you hear Serena Williams crip walking?" And she mentioned Drake, and I didn't even make the connection, but that is correct. Serena Williams could have been getting back at Drake by crip walking. And I wonder what her husband thinks about this. Damn. Universal, what do you think about this? Universal and all this. Universal says, for the culture. T, what do you disagree? Who says that? T, what do you disagree with? What do you disagree? I'm curious to know what you disagree with here. Universal Jones, what do you think about that? She's crip walking after her sister was killed by a gang. I mean, talk about sending the wrong message there, huh? Kendrick Lamar, I saw something that he said the other day that really hit home with me. I think it really kind of tells you a lot about, how blacks think about things. And this is, again, the Grammys is another very good example in that the whites, they had a Grammy, they had awards for blacks, they had awards for everyone else. And hell, I think I was pulling up a clip a while back where it showed an award. This was maybe in the 80s, where it was like the Negro Award or something like that. But now the blacks are not content with that, and they want all the awards. And they got niggers saying they sing country music now. And then I want you to hear this right here, and this really gives you an idea of how blacks view rap music. And this is why, again, white man, you gotta give this shit up, man. Let these blacks have this shit. Let them have it. Let's see where is the nigga singing? Wait. I don't know. This boy here looks like he may be a little gay. He looks a little suspect, I will say, right? He looks a little suspect, and that's him. And so this is at the Grammys. All these awards, they're taken from the white people, and they're giving them to the blacks. And once they take the damn Grammy, once they take the national anthem, then they start to respect it. But listen at the mindset of these blacks. Let me see if I can find out.
Okay, that one. He's gonna. Yeah. Jay liked them walks. Yeah. Starters, man.
No, wait a minute. He said Jay liked them walks. What are you talking about? What kind of walk is he talking about?
For sure. All the walks. Whitney in the video, crip walking. We gonna dedicate.
Whitney in the video. That's his wife. These blacks really are amazing. And this is why I said, man, you gotta stop watching this shit. I said it on the stream a long time ago, and I'm going to get to my point where I'm making it. I've never let that shit come on in my house in front of my children. Not one time. Never. Never seen, never, ever. No music played, none of that rap shit, and no sports. And I want you to listen to what he's about to say.
Hate that one. That one. He gonna. Jay like them walks.
You like them crip walks. My wife like that crip
Whitney
walk.
in the video crip walking. We
Crip
go
walking. My wife in the building crip walking too.
dedicate that one.
Yeah.
That one. He gonna. Jay like them.
Jay like them walking. He put me in the Super Bowl to do that crip walk. And here's the coup de grace, people.
Walks. You like for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All the West Coast.
All the West Coast.
Coast artists, man, early. Hey boy, Daylight boy, J. Day. Always stay here, back the art form. That's all. To the young artists, like my art of culture,
Yeah, that's it.
nothing more powerful than rap music. I don't care what it is.
To blacks, it really isn't. There's nothing more powerful, right? It's the only music they created. Everything else they co-opted from other people. You have Beyonce, shit, I'm good, Grammy, country. These niggas ain't country music. Why won't they embrace the rap? Why is she running away from R&B? He's telling you.
What it's about, man, because at the end of the day, nothing more powerful than rap music.
Okay. I believe in black America, there's nothing more powerful than rap music and sports. And white men. The blacks have taken over rap music. Well, it's theirs. And they're taking over sports. Are these the type of people? Look at these niggas. You want your children looking up to these niggas, white man? These the same niggas that performed for one of our biggest events in the country, in the year. You want your young children looking up to these niggas, white man? You gotta let that sport go, man. I know it's hard. You'll find something else to do on Sunday, I promise you. But these niggas here will corrupt anything. Because as he says, say it one more time, nigga. Say it one more time.
This is what it's about, man, because at the end of the day, nothing more powerful than rap music.
He said it for me. He said it for you. You don't have to take my word for it. He just said it for you, right? He said nothing more powerful than rap music. And if that is true, and I'm going to take his word for it, there's nothing more powerfully destructive. I'll add a few words for him. Than rap music. You know what? Before I forget, following up on that theme, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. White man, you got to leave this shit alone. Let these blacks have that shit. Let them have it and see how it all turns out. Let me see. I have a video. I have it here. Yeah, I have it here.
Now, charges in a deadly shooting where a young man was killed on the way to a Lil Durk concert.
What?
Deron Wolf is facing several charges, including murder and robbery. Chicago police say he's one of the people responsible for killing 18-year-old Jess Kendall. That shooting happened back in October as Kendall was on his way.
White man, why the fuck you going to a Lil Durk concert, boy? You don't know no fucking... Look who's at the Lil Durk concert, right? These the same motherfuckers outside the Philly looting. Oil and water don't mix, young man. This motherfucker hates you.
For killing 18-year-old Jess Kendall. That shooting happened back in October as Kendall was on his way to rapper Lil Durk's concert at the United Center. Kendall was a senior at Elgin High School.
Watch breaking news.
Again, you know, you get involved with these people. You want to take on their music, their art form. That shit's the most powerful thing in rap culture. And they talk a lot about killing in rap culture. And it's very powerful. And some of that shit really sways these people. And, you know, you put yourself around them, white man, and you ain't gonna say that you got what you deserve, but you burnt the toll, my friend. You burned the toll, as they say. A couple more things here related to the Super Bowl. Showed you the fights breaking out. No need to see more of that. We talked about Serena Williams. So no need to talk more about that. Give me a minute. I'll take a look at the chat. Anyway, what was your take on the halftime show? I'm curious to know what you guys thought. What was your take on the White Man Show? Kelvin, I wouldn't be comfortable under any man's thumb. But if I had to choose one, I'm going to choose someone that I think could do the job effectively. You know, and I think that's what it's all about. If you think that what we're seeing on the screen, you know, you want to expose your children to that, then you go right ahead. You think rap is the most powerful thing, then you go right ahead and expose your children to that. I don't think so. It's a difference in opinion here. But again, you do what you like. Black folks, young people mostly go to concerts and clubs and kill. Other groups go to enjoy the music, even at the same. And that young boy going to a Lil Durk concert in Chicago, he basically committed suicide that night. Some white person was gonna get hurt really badly that night, and it just happened to be him. So what is T saying? Did I miss what T said here? T said, university, that's the point I'm trying to make. I don't understand why when it comes to black people, folks make such a big deal. Well, again, T, what I'm saying is that, and and I don't even know where to start because I think I'm beating my case very well. I mean, on your screen, we have a woman who is crip walking. And to the left of her on that screen of her crip walking is from ChatGPT about her sister being killed by Crips. And again, it's like this disconnect that blacks are able to make with killing and even their own family members. You go back to the stream that I did with that little boy was killed in my neighborhood. The next day, somebody's out there selling drugs where he was killed. It's like the next man up. But they're trying to force it upon us. Hey, white man, help us solve this problem, the gangs, the drugs, whatever. But do they really care? Look at this woman crip walking and ask yourself, does she really, really care? But they're forcing it on all of us. They're forcing all of us to care. And they're putting it in the middle of one of our biggest events, right? Forcing all of us to care. And, I'm saying, as Stanley loves to say, why is my problem yours? If you want to do this crip walking and shit and you want to take over the Super Bowl, then you can have that bad neighborhood and people just need to move. And, I just don't think that the behavior is, yeah. You be the judge. More Philadelphia violence here. I don't know what the poll did. Maybe the poll blocked the field goal. Maybe it was a late hit by the poll. Yeah, there are some white people in the audience, Stanley. Look, you see some white people, I'm assuming they're white, engaging in this. But again, this is football here. These are the fans of football. I think they're, a very different breed. Their halftime shows are different. I mean, they really have it out for that damn. Maybe that damn thing, that damn red light is giving out cameras, the speeding tickets, red light camera tickets. Like fucking hyenas right here. I'm waiting on them to eat the damn sign. Very unproductive people here, very unproductive people. And again, this game wasn't even held in Philly. They didn't even get the opportunity to benefit from any commercial, opportunities here. No economic advantages. They're just tearing shit down. Hey, Kelvin, nigga, I'm worse than Uncle Ruckus. Nigga, I ain't no cartoon character. Nigga, I'll put niggas' ass out on the street in dead of winter. Shit. Uncle Ruckus is a fucking cartoon character. I keep telling you, nigga, you need to stop watching TV. Nigga, I don't watch TV. I've seen a couple of clips of Uncle Ruckus, nigga. I am fucking real life Uncle Ruckus. You want to see real Uncle Ruckus, nigga, without copyright? You can come here and watch. Give me a minute, 12, man. We'll take a call in a second here. I mean, look at this shit. White man. I don't. Where are the white men at? You like the white men are thinning out here. He want to fuck something. He want to fuck something. Fucking on the mind all the time, and the Uber cab driver said, "Man, like shit, we faithful to our women. It's about that money." And yeah, he want to fuck something. And there was that. And then, I just got an email. You ain't gonna believe this. I just got an email. Let's see. What else? Someone sent me an email down. He's from down in New Orleans, and he sent me this.
Welcome back, everyone. We're 20 minutes past the hour. Thousands of football fans from around the world gathering this morning for Super Bowl 59. But authorities are not just busy with crowd control. Local police also investigating the death of a beloved reporter in town to cover the game. 27-year-old Adan Manzano was found dead in his hotel room. Now a woman has been arrested in connection with his death. News Nation's Alicia Nieves is here with the story. Alicia, this is so sad. What are we learning about this investigation?
Yeah, I mean, we understand that this reporter was from Kansas City. He worked for a Spanish affiliate there, Telemundo. He was covering the Chiefs going into the Super Bowl. This was a dream assignment. You and I came up in local news. It's turned into a nightmare for him. Adan Manzano was found dead in his hotel.
T, I just thought about something. You said wonder why it's a black deer. T, Brave and I, we did a show just the other day. And it was an open line for anybody want to call in, defend the black criminals, or give us your testimonial of you being a victim of black crime. And we had 3 or 4 people calling in, talking about, what they had experienced. And we're going to keep doing this. Because I want to hammer the point. I'm a big proponent in attacking the propaganda because I think a lot of people have been propagandized. And a lot of people do not see how detrimental this crime and violence is to everyone. And we show women getting dragged off the buses and the black jumping up on the panel. Some of them were saying they're victims of crime by the same damn people. And the other ones were making excuses for the criminals. And so, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I want to pitch this here. So I came up with something that we're going to do for the blacks when they come up on the show. And I want to get you guys feedback on this. So when the blacks come up on the show, like the King Shanards of the world, and they be talking that shit, just talking all that shit. Usually we play the smoke detector for them. You probably heard the smoke detector, right? How many of you guys, you probably heard the smoke detector already, right? You probably heard the smoke detector, but I was talking to Brave this morning. And I said, Brave, that smoke detector, it hits. It really, really hits, Brave. And Brave agreed. He's like, yeah, the smoke detector is good. And I said, well, but we really need something to get the message home, right? And T said, what y'all gonna play, a cop siren? And it's a little preview for you niggas over here.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your head. We got a runner. Black male heading northbound towards Burn Street. Send backup. Send.
That's gonna be a good right there. So we got a runner.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your head. We got a runner. Black male heading northbound towards Burn Street. Send backup. Send.
Yeah, that's gonna be our new one for these niggas come up to. That's gonna be our new one, right? You think I should open up Brave browser? Okay, I got Brave installed. But anyway, let's get back to this fucking white woman reporter and got his ass killed. Covering the black man's sport, how they bastardized football. He down here covering and got his life law taken by one woman. Can you imagine you going to cover some stupid ass sport like football to make a living? Covering some blacks that probably could give a fuck less about you, the players on the field, right? They've taken over your sport, put the black national anthem and all that shit over you, made you stand for that shit. Right, why they wouldn't stand for your version of the national anthem, but they made you stand for theirs. And now you done went down here working, reporting on these motherfuckers, bringing their bad attitudes and behavior into our homes. And you got yourself killed for it. Imagine that. Imagine the excuses and how he had to look past all he saw as a reporter, all that bad behavior he would have seen in locker rooms, the talk from the players. And yet he wanted to propagate that shit out to the public. And here he was on their biggest stage and got his dumb ass killed by a woman, right? You know, hey man, karma, as they say, karma. And so here, let's see what they say. I'm a
Hotel room just days before the game. Authorities now saying that he may have been the victim of a, quote, career criminal. That career criminal, according to authorities, being named as Danette Colbert, known to New Orleans Police Department, we're told, for fraud schemes. She is now in the custody.
Yeah, is that what they calling black women now? Career criminals? Just put a picture of her face up there. Career criminal? Career. No distinction between a man and a woman. They do the career criminal, youth, career criminals, children. What else did they say? Juvenile. We running out of fucking adjectives for these people. So this man here, he is done went down here to New Orleans and got himself killed by a smooth career criminal here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Can you imagine? You going to cover some bucks running around chasing a goddamn football, right? A bitch CripWalking, right? Some nigger talking about GNX, calling another nigger a pedophile, or a minor motherfucker. And you done went down here and got yourself killed over there. I hope this nigga didn't have no children. You think he had children to come home with pictures of them gold teeth motherfucking niggas he interviewed with? And I brought them back to his daughter. Hey, daughter, look what I did for work today. I went and interviewed Tyreek Hill. Black ass nigga run fast like a cheetah. That's what I do for a living. Interview black ass niggas that run like animals. Right. And then they look at him, end up getting himself killed by a midwit. Go ahead, play this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Of police. She's believed to be connected to Manzano's death, although not currently charged directly with it. Detectives say that surveillance video shows Manzano and the 48-year-old Colbert entering the comfort suite where the TV reporter was staying on the morning of February 5th. Now, the footage then showed her leaving the room alone. Manzano was later found unresponsive in his hotel room, and Colbert was allegedly caught using his credit card at several stores in the New Orleans area. Now, authorities say that Colbert had a history of drugging men and stealing credit cards, but at this time, again, she's only been charged with property crimes, having the credit cards, and we understand even his cell phone in her possession.
We're also learning more about Adon. By all accounts, he was loved.
This story gets more and more tragic. I mean, his colleagues at Telemundo tell, the public, they're remembering him as a rising star, a true professional. He was a bilingual sports reporter.
He's going all the way to the top now, to the top floor.
Manzano had covered the Kansas City Chiefs over the past 2 years and their victories, was going there to cover, obviously, the potential of them getting a three-peat and clinching a third title. His death shocking so many who knew him.
He was a really good reporter for the sports, and have a good future in this job. So I hope they can find who made this.
Yeah, as a new mother and also a journalist, this is where the story gets even more heartbreaking for me. He leaves behind a 2-year-old daughter, becoming a single parent.
I called that shit. I called it. That motherfucker was taking pictures of Tyreek Hill back home, his wife and daughter. Look at these bucks. I interviewed this big old buck. He fast as a cheetah.
After his wife died in a car accident last year. So we're waiting on the toxicology report. Other testing are underway right now, as we understand, to determine the actual cause of death. But investigators say there were no obvious signs of trauma, and this is just a cautionary tale. And unfortunately, police say incidents like this tend to happen potentially at the Super Bowl. You're more prey. There's a lot of tourists there, inebriated. So just, while you want to have fun at this game, just take a little bit of precaution.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get more answers.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
They had this motherfucker standing at the Comfort Inn in New Orleans. Shit. And here's hoping you got a shot of her before she put him out of his misery. Did they say how she get? Did she shoot him? Did she shoot the nigga?
Alicia Nieves, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got a fucking video. Wait a minute.
Coming by. Please step to the right, sir.
And the man, what? No, that can't be true. That can't be true. Let's see. Is that right? We got a video of the niggas? No, we don't. Can't be true. Let's see. We got a video? What? Bourbon Street Hustler. Maybe she was an aspiring rapper. Danette Colbert. What's her rap name? Let's see what her rap name is. What's her rap name? Anybody know what her rap name is? Let's see what the video is. Where's the video? Here they are. God almighty. God almighty. Look at this woman. God almighty. What? 521 and what? Oh, man. Oh, she got that baby hair. Oh, no, he didn't. He died at the hands of the baby hair. No, he didn't. Oh, Lord. No. This can't be real. This nigga. What? The fucking baby. Oh, no. This can't be real. Oh, look at that thigh. Lord have mercy. Have mercy. Lord have mercy. He died. He died for somebody else's sins. Detectives gave the manager a wanted poster of her wearing a blonde wig. Could have been Beyonce. Appropriation. She culturally appropriated a white woman. And the police were too slow to catch her. New Orleans police too. Ooh, boy, man. You go down here, you get your ass ran over if you go to Bourbon Street, or you end up getting killed by some black prostitute, the Bourbon Hustler. And the police, these niggas too slow. You call the police, she yelled at the manager while he was serving other customers. Then the trio beat him in the head. Oh, man. Oh, man. He shouldn't black one. He went from this to baby hair to dead. Burn the coal, my friend. She simply found a lost credit card at a Bourbon Street strip club and charged $3,000. Man, these people. Oh, Lordy. Lord have mercy. Hey, who that nigga called me Uncle Ruckus? What the fuck you got for her? What's her name, nigga? Shanae? Kelvin, nigga. You got a name for her? She putting on an act for real. That ain't her head, nigga. This is my hair, whatever, a little bit I got. Hey, nigga, give me a name for her. Matter of fact, nigga, why don't you call in on Friday, me and B-Bird, right? You know, don't.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your head. We got a runner. Black male heading northbound towards Burn Street. Send backup. Don't make
me put the police. Come in on Friday, nigga. That nigga still in order. You still in order. You got names for nigga. You got names for me, nigga. What you call this thing right here? See, the blacks love to call names, but they don't want to talk about their dirty laundry. You got a name for this niggas right here that killed this man? For no fucking reason, huh? The Bourbon Street Hustler. You got any names for her? Any names, Kelvin? You call me Uncle Look at that. She done took the baby hair out. It actually looks better without the baby hair. And the blonde wig. Any name for her? Kelvin, you know, better yet, another question I have. Why do these niggas wear these blonde ass wigs and shit? Who are they trying to imitate? Who are they trying to be? Aunt Ruckus? Is she trying to be Aunt Ruckus? Black man says crackhead. But again, I'm waiting on Kelvin here. I'm really curious to know what he would have to say about this black woman committing this heinous deed during the Super Bowl. Any word, you got names, any thoughts on how you would characterize her? As always, the blacks are typically pretty quiet when their black behavior is on display here. Here she is again. Jeez. Jesus Christ. This is the shit. Wandering around at the Super Bowl, preying on the white man. Or in this case, the Hispanic man. Jesus Christ. Oh, this bitch drugged niggas. While on bail for one crime, she drugged and robbed another man at the casino. A man invited her and another woman back to his hotel room for what? For what would you invite her back for? What the fuck are you trying to accomplish? I don't understand. Next morning, he woke up and found his Audemars. That's some kind of watch worth $60,000. Damn. Is this her or is this the other woman? Jesus Christ, he like the big one. Is this her? Yeah, this motherfucker's 48. The black criminality. I mean, this shit never ends. 48 years old. Well, you got a name? It's Kelvin. You come up with something yet? T said she look like she got the hips of Shannon. You got to replace him. Yeah, Auntie. Where's Kelvin with the name calling? You got any names for this sister Kelvin? No names? Nothing? You got nothing? They let her out of jail again. Speaking of this bitch is in Vegas. 97 miles per hour on the 25 miles per hour school zone. There she is. There she was again. There's the man. I'm looking for the video though. Where the fuck is the video? Of her walking in the hotel and him taking his last walk. Daily Man has a lot of ads, so it's probably a video somewhere here. See, where's the video of this? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe this is it. This ain't, no, that's not it. Anyway, it's gotta be video. It's gotta be video somewhere. Fuck is the video? Didn't he say it was video and this shit? Oh, whatever. Anyway, back to what I was saying here. You know, I'm gonna end the stream on this right here. Maybe if I don't find anything else to talk. I got a couple things I want to talk about. Let me see. Where do I want to go with this? Did anyone comment? Did they like the? No, I'm not rattled at all. I thought you had a name for me. Kelvin living rent free in it. Nobody rides for free, Kelvin. Nobody gets to live for free, my man. Believe that. Believe that. Let me see if I can share this video with you. And this is the classic reason why I think, you know, white men, and any man really, should stop watching football. And I'm going to share the video with you. Damn, where did I put it? I have it here. I have it. Let me find it. Maybe I have a bookmark of it. Give me 1 second here. Oh, yeah. This is a video from the nosebleed seats at the game last night in New Orleans. And yeah, I'm going to play the video a couple times. I'm just going to let it roll. And I want you guys to chime in. Let me know what you think about this. mean, one of the things that I notice here, and I'm curious to know what you guys see here. This is a 5-time Grammy winner. I think he just walked home with quite a few Grammys. And the only people really bopping their head to the music is the one white woman there. And the one white man, I guess he's standing up obligatory. The union just standing up for her. Is the one guy. You see the one guy at number 60 there. He's not even paying attention. Nobody's standing up. They probably don't even know what the fuck he's saying. One guy's filming here. This guy here looks to be an Indian of Indian persuasion or something. He's just playing on his phone. This lady here, she's clearly not amused. And on it goes. You got one white guy over there, probably a wigger. He's standing up here. And I don't even know if he's a white guy. But as this guy says, rap is the most powerful music, or whatever he said. But it's not moving these people. And I would say, white man, let them have this stadium. Let them fill it up with the blacks who agree with Kendrick Lamar. And get your white women out of here while you still have time. They're idolizing these black rappers and entertainers. The white women is, and the white women aren't. And, you know, men having a hard enough time trying to maintain order in their households without the distraction of their women. Just look at the white woman bopping her head to this music. That woman's trouble right there. That's a troubled woman right there. Let me put it back up on the screen. And the white man, he's just feeling the need to stand up, I guess, because he don't look like a square. He's not into that music. Would anyone agree with me? He's not into that music. Let's look at him. Does anyone think he even understands what the fuck that man is saying? What the fuck Kendrick Lamar is saying? And what the fuck he's talking about? Does anyone think he even give a fuck, understand, agree with this shit? Look at the white man. Look at the white man. And white man, you being cucked, bro. You being dragged along by your white woman. She wearing some nigga jersey on her back. Kudos to you for not putting that shit on. But this is for her enjoyment. You need to find something that you enjoy doing and taking her with you. Don't get dragged into being a cuck, my friend. Let the niggas have this shit. If they want it, they demanded it. They want all the affirmative action, even in sports. Whatever the damn Rooney Rule. They force the blacks on everyone. Let them have it, white man. Do not keep cucking yourself with black national anthem, metrosexual blacks jazzing up or rapping up the national anthem and singing it to you while they kneel for your rendition. Now they demand that you stand for theirs. Don't be a cuck, white man. Don't be a cuck. Look at that. Look at that white man. You gotta take these jerseys off, white man. Go back in the wood shop on Sundays. Look at this wigger. I don't know what the fuck he is. But nobody's standing up. This is a 5-time Grammy winner. Nobody's paying no fucking attention. And that is kind of the point there, you know. Like, this rap is not as powerful as these people think it is. It's like delusions of grandeur. Look at that. Nobody gives a fuck like it. The stadium's fucking quiet up here. These are the regular people, the people that don't have a lot of money, right? They probably spent a couple $1,000s to go to the game, sitting in the nosebleeds up here, damn near in the heavens. And they have the 5-time Grammy winner there. Anyway, guys, I thought this was an interesting stream. Deacon Dave said it sounds like trash. John taking a long time to say we need segregation. I'm not saying we need segregation. I'm saying that, you know, it's just cultural rot in the NFL. It's my opinion. And, you know, let me put this shit back up on the screen. Like, and, you know, I'm going to talk. Yeah, you may take this kind of like man type talk, but this ain't a good look, bro. I wish Universal, man, call me up, bro. Let me get my Bluetooth on. Oh, this is a talk for you. I should have done this shit on StreamYard. Universal, give me a call, bro. You got the number in the chat. Give me a call, Universal. I want to know your thought on this woman. Anyone else, feel free to call in. Let me put the number in the chat. Because to me, it just seemed, I wouldn't, it ain't for me. Give me 1 second. Let me put the number in the chat here. If anyone knows the number, you can put it in the chat. I don't fucking know it by heart here. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm going to call Universal, see if Universal's available. He may not be in the chat, but he may be available for a phone call. Give me 1 second. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? One more time. One more fucking time. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Give me 1 second. What the fuck? Let's see. I got a text from him this morning. Now that video kind of remind me of, like, I've heard about rappers, women going to rap concerts and then end up sleeping with the rappers, some shit like that. And that doesn't sound like a great connection. Let's see if this is.
What's up?
Hey, University, man, it sounds like a bad condition. I'm gonna hit you right back. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Get a better connection here. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. I was looking some bullshit here. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, this sounds a lot better right here. A lot better.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Oh, this is much better. Universal.
Perfect.
I don't know if you saw that video, and I have it on the screen here, man. And I should have done this on StreamYard. Maybe we could. I would love to talk about this with you. Are you able to see the screen? And you an athlete, right?
Yeah.
You an athlete, right?
Yeah, I play.
Right.
Yeah, I play football. Yeah, I play football. Yeah.
And I imagine that, you don't have to speak for yourself, but athletes probably took a lot of niggas' women. Right? You probably saw that.
Yes.
Right?
It wasn't. Yeah. It happens.
It happens. It probably happens a lot.
And honestly, a lot of women talk about it too. Like they prefer to be with athletes, even currently.
Right.
Yes.
And so I don't know if you saw this video, and it's up in the nosebleed, so these are regular people, right? And there's this white woman that really caught my attention. And I don't know if you're watching the stream, but she's really cutting the jig here. And her squarish looking husband, maybe a little bit older than her, he really doesn't look comfortable. Would you say that's fair?
No.
Right.
Yeah, he's there supporting his woman.
Right. She's not there supporting him.
Yeah.
She's not there supporting him. Would you say that's fair?
She's
That's not his team is not playing, right? Would you say that? Right. His team ain't playing today, right? He may not have a team, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, she's vibing way harder than he is.
There's a player that really has her eye, I would imagine, in the league that she played. Would you say that's
She has
fair?
a Michael Vick jersey.
Is that a Michael Vick jersey? No, that's a 17. That jersey's 17. I don't know who that is.
I thought that was a 7.
Yeah, it looks like a 7, but I don't know who's 7. Who is 17? It looks like a Bears jersey.
Yeah, that could be any. Yeah, that is 17. I don't know who that is.
But the bigger
There's
point.
no name on the back. Yeah.
But the bigger point is, you look at this man, pot-bellied, squarish looking,
Yeah.
no jersey on, right? And here she is vibing to Kendrick Lamar with a jersey on. Like, that's the type, right?
Yeah.
That probably has been bombarded with, rap propaganda, rap hip-hop, the overly sexual nature of it. And now she's a grown woman and she's bopping to this shit. And look at all these other white women. None of them are bopping to it, right? None of them are finding this any ways of music, except for this one other white goofball down toward the end. He doesn't even look white. But this is a woman, to me, that has been bombarded with this rap culture. And she's embraced it.
Yeah.
And you see something.
There are a lot of whites like that. Yeah. I was gonna say, there are a lot of whites like that.
And it leads me to think, man, I really believe that, from the Black National Anthem being introduced in the NFL to the end racism, Black Lives Matter, all of that, what we're seeing here is, blacks more or less conquering the NFL for themselves. This is our league. We may not be able to own it, but we're going to control it culturally and politically.
Yes.
And
there's other examples that have proven that too. You want me to throw them in there?
Say that again.
I said there's some other examples that are proving your point too. Not just with the hip hop, but also with the legalization of weed in the league. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos from the celebration from the players. They were smoking big blunts.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Yes, sir. Yes,
no,
sir.
they weren't.
Yep. In the locker room.
No, they won't. I don't believe you.
Yes, they were, John.
I don't believe you. We need more people.
You know
I don't
I
believe
do this, John.
I don't believe. We need more people. Universal up here lying on black people. Universal lying on black people.
I am black, by the way.
Right? See, now, see, Here for the T doesn't understand, right? And I understand that because she's a woman, right? And Here for the T is a very attractive woman, and you know, I ain't speaking her business. She can speak her business herself, but I don't think Here for the T sees it because partly because she's a woman, right? Yeah. And Here for the T, can we speak fair? T. We go. Universal, I'm gonna be a little blunt here, T. So don't hold it against it. Give me 1 second. Fucking allergies, Universal. My bad.
Good.
Now, T is an attractive enough woman to pull an NFL player, right?
Oh yeah.
Now there are a lot of women.
Absolutely.
Now there are a lot of women that aren't attractive enough to pull an NFL player, but they still want one, right?
Right.
That's true, right?
Yes.
And that's why I think not that you should keep your woman away from this, but as bringing up young children, exposing them to this, they're seeing young, fit men who are being lauded or held up artificially, in my opinion. And that is very hard to counter in children, is my opinion. And you're fighting an uphill battle if you're bringing your heroes into your home, your sports heroes into your home. These niggas look better than you, run faster than you, got more swag than you. You're kind of upholding values or promoting values to your children that you may not uphold yourself.
Right.
By feeding these guys.
Yeah. I think the interpretation culturally is different too, because remember, there's a lot of little white boys who idolize these players and these athletes as well, but they don't take on the persona and the cultural elements of what's being projected. It's more entertainment. It's less of a lifestyle.
Yeah. I mentioned that.
I go to games. I go to Timberwolves games, Vikings games. Like that's one of the things I do. And then there's always tons of white kids with jerseys, and they believe in it. They're hitting it gritty. They're making little fake chains to be like Justin Jefferson. They're wearing Anthony Edwards clothes, and they embrace the athletes and the sport, but they don't idolize it as I go to Timberwolves games. Something like this is what I can celebrate, what I enjoy.
And
it's very different.
Yeah, and again, man, I think that the value of playing sports, you played it at a higher level than I did, clearly. I just think it's not there anymore. You hear that Cam Newton says, I'd rather win an individual award than win a team award. Back when I was growing up, the thought of building character by learning to work as a team was one of the things you gained from sports, even if you weren't going to become a pro player. And it was almost like a star on your resume, right? I played high school football, right? And they would kind of attribute that to some leadership qualities that you may have, right? I don't think that's the case anymore. I think being an NFL athlete or being a high school football player does not, kind of convey any positives as it used to. And that is the reason why I think that if I were advising someone, I'm telling you about my own children, it doesn't come in my home. I think their behavior is too bad. As you just mentioned, I'm going to pull it up here in a minute. The smoking the
Yeah, I
blunts.
just text you the video. Yeah, I text you the video.
Yeah, the smoking the blunts, man. I mean, like this is the behavior. And again, and I want to back up a bit here at University before I pull this clip up.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh a lot, and he talked about if you end up in a business where 85, 90% of your employees, 75% of your employees are black, they're going to bring their grievances and their political biases into the organization. You probably have experienced this as well, right?
Correct.
And
yeah, not even 75%. That's too much.
Right.
But yes.
and you're going to have to accommodate those people because you need them for your business, right?
Correct.
Individually, you don't need any one of them. You probably could replace either one of them, but collectively, if they form a collective of ideals about any one particular thing, particularly racially or socially or politically, and they say, hey, Mr. Universal, we think you should put a LGBT banner or a Black Lives Matter banner outside. You kind of got to have to do it, right?
Yeah, you got to fold. If you want to keep homeostasis, you got to fold.
Right, because if you didn't, they're going to be like, well, do you not support Black Lives Matter? Right?
Right.
And that is how I think what happens when you end up with a lot of blacks in an organization, and blacks tend to be overly political. And so they bring their political fights to work with them. And you've seen that with the NFL, and now that, at one point the blacks, and it's very, I'm glad you called it, I'm glad I called you because it's very typical black behavior. Correct. Initially, the black, I don't want nothing to do with the NFL, man. Fuck them, man. I don't want nothing to do with them. Now they want something to do with them when they're in charge of everything. Mm-hmm. All of the rap and entertainment shit they're in control of. And now all the blacks come flocking back to the NFL as if they never were talking about don't watch the NFL anymore, right? Now they're all coming back to it like as if they were never protesting just a couple years ago.
Right. Yeah, we back.
But they're back
at the halftime. Let's go.
But they're back under the conditions that we get to control and we get to sing our national anthem and all that. And again, like for the white man that sits here and takes it, it's like being cucked. They're taking socially, your sport, blacking it out. They kneel for your anthem, but you better not kneel for theirs. You better not. Yeah. Right? And I think it does psychological damage to a white man to have to undergo this, and then you see the white woman on the screen dancing to these people music. I wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be there.
Well, John, what do you think is going to happen? It's already happening, but what do you think happens? White flight, right? So they're going to stop viewing. They're going to stop purchasing the jerseys. The stadiums are going to have to bring their prices down. It's already happening. If you're paying attention to the business end of all these sports, from basketball to NFL, the two with the most black influence, the ratings are down for everything. Watch, they're going to talk about it at some point. What are the Super Bowl rating? What was the ratings for this year's Super Bowl, and where does it match compared to previous years? I haven't looked yet, but I'm sure that number is going to be out here either today or tomorrow. Well, it's going to be very telling.
One of the things that that they'll be able to, kind of push it all the way is by saying that it was a blowout, right? I was sitting around watching the blowout with my mother, right? And my mother's not a football fan at all, right? Period. So she's older, so she's probably just taking up a little bit of her time by watching it. It gives her 17, 18, 22 weeks of something to watch, right? Like a soap opera, right? But I did pay close attention to the people that she was rooting for, right? I don't root for a team, so she didn't get it from me. So she's rooting hard and fast for Lamar Jackson. Okay, I know why, right? But then when it came down to the Super Bowl, who do you think she's rooting for?
Oh, well, you got two pretty boys. One's got a more urban edge to him. The other one's got the high voice and the cute curly hair. I'm going to say she was rooting for Jalen Hurts.
She's rooting for, and she mentioned that he was full black. I don't know the exact. I can't remember the exact words that she
more
meant.
Black than
right, and
more black than Mahomes.
Right, and for lack of, and I think, I like Jalen Hurts' story. I like the way he plays.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think,
same.
he went to Alabama, so I'm partial to him there. The way he handled being benched at Alabama, I thought it was a very honorable
Yep.
thing. He's from Texas. His
Yep.
father's a coach. He was raised up to be not just a good player, but I think, a leader of men in a modern day NFL football field. Right? That's just my opinion. He doesn't have to be Joe Montana, but he got to be able to lead them niggas.
Nope.
That's probably more important than anything. Because he got some bullhead niggas out there. A.J. Brown,
Yeah.
right? He was having some issues with A.J. Brown at one point, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
right?
but he got it correct, though. He corrected it,
right.
and you see what it led to.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that not many of these young men have the rearing to deal with that in an NFL locker room.
Right.
That's my opinion, right? So you have a lot of, give me 1 second. You have a lot of Jameis Winstons, but he can't manage a locker room, right? He's a good guy. I don't think he's a bad guy, but he can't manage a locker room. Deshaun Watson only on the go, and I think, you're just going to reach a limit to where there just aren't enough Jalen Hurts to keep the show going.
Keep it going.
Right?
Yeah.
To keep it watchable. You know what I mean? And so my mother last night, she was saying, Lamar gonna be next. Lamar gonna be next. and so, as I said, what really prompted me is like the blacks have so much invested in this that I think almost for racial harmony it would be best for the white man to just kind of, and he's doing it anyway, just kind of let the blacks have it. They need to figure out a way, and I'm long thought they're gonna have to come up with some kind of loan scheme to allow the blacks to be able to buy a team, because right now the teams are out of their reach.
We definitely got to talk about that. So we've seen blacks attempt several times last year to buy the few teams that are available, and they've all failed. They've all failed.
You know who failed?
The biggest.
Stanley loves to talk about Robert Smith.
Yeah, Robert Smith. Yes.
Remember when he was trying to buy the Broncos, and we clearly see he did not have anywhere near the amount of money to buy that team.
Yeah, he didn't have. They don't have enough. I don't think they have enough networks or capital on that level to maintain. Minority ownership, sure, but full ownership is a struggle. We even seen Jordan in the NBA struggle to keep his team. I mean, he got swindled out of his team. So, it is something that we definitely need to pay attention to, because if we're really gonna have any element of quote unquote black power, and they want that institutional power, it's gonna come with a lot of things that is gonna have to break us from that pride. You can't do it by yourself. You're gonna have to collaborate with other groups who have better access, better understanding, and better resources. And that's just the name of the game. And you can't do this alone, just trying to be super pro-black. This is a small victory for the pro-blacks with this halftime show.
With the Kendrick Lamar.
And these two black quarterbacks playing each other.
Let me ask you this question.
The NFL has bigger problems. Yeah, I got 3 minutes. I got to hop to a meeting, but go ahead and ask the question.
It was a very non-diverse crowd at the Super Bowl performance. What did you think about it before you go?
The performance, overall, I thought the performance was solid. I think the audio issues were really bad. That was awful. That was something I noticed, just being a nerd. But I think the political messaging was damaging to where we need to go as a country, and I'm already starting to see it play out. Now I might do a video on it later, with just how a lot of black folks are seeing this as, see how America's done us, and we coming for you. Like that type of messaging, I don't think is good. And I think that I like Samuel L. Jackson. I like the part he played in it. But overall, this whole "we're coming for you, America," this is in your face, blackity black stuff, I think that's too much.
Yeah, I didn't understand his part in it at all. But yeah, I know you got to go to university. Man, thanks for taking the call, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace to the chat.
Here's a video coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I had it bookmarked on Twitter. I'm not sure if anyone has seen this.
Roll your fucking window down. That point, they is not playing. Straps and they are ready. Checkpoint and you will be stopped and roll your fucking window down. That point, they is not playing. Straps and they are ready. Checkpoint and you will be stopped and roll your fucking window down.
We got one coming up.
It looked like blacks are instituting a checkpoint in some part of Cincinnati, Ohio. You know, it's crazy. I have some black friends that live in Cincinnati, and niggas won't send me a text message, not an alert, nothing to let me know what the blacks are doing. It's almost like they doing these things, and they hide behind their hand, embarrassed at what the other blacks are doing. And many of these people have to walk into corporate offices today in Cincinnati. I got buddies that working in Procter and Gamble, and everybody has to act like the blacks haven't instituted checkpoints, and there's some white involvement too. Here's some other video here for those of you that want to say, but what about the white people? And here is some swastika flags being held apparently off of a highway in Cincinnati. America for the white man is one of the flag banners that was held up there. Again, here's in Cincinnati here. Let's see. Like some kind of white nationalist, racist, whatever group marching there. See if they say anything. I think one of them did say some things.
What the fuck? They got going on.
There's someone filming them there.
Hey.
And then here, I think, is another video. This may be it. Yeah. Here it is. A longer video here. Cincinnati, Ohio. Right?
It's time to go to war. Get him the fuck out of here, man. You got that? Get him the fuck out of here. You can't do that. No.
So here you have, it looks like interaction between like some white nationalists and some black group, white racists, whatever you want to call them, and a black group here coming into near contact with each other. And apparently the blacks have guns here.
Yeah.
The blacks is telling the police that they hate. Get them the fuck out of here. I mean, these blacks, it's really unbelievable how these motherfuckers think. On one hand, they hate the police, and then they demand that the police do everything they fucking tell them to do. Like, in what fucking world does that happen? I don't understand.
Ain't nobody scared of you, motherfucker.
Ain't nobody scared of you, motherfucker, but you want the police to get them out. Nigga, you get them out then. If you ain't scared of them, you go get them. He begging the police, get them out of here. Get them out of here.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Daniel Nixon said, what is it that, Trope said, what is it that they're checking for at the checkpoint? I think they were checking to make sure that you can come into their neighborhood. They say everybody got to roll their windows down. They're not checking for bombs. They're checking for, the right white person can only come in. The drug addicts can come in by their dope. And that's about it. It's a checkpoint, black checkpoint. I've been to a checkpoint in Africa. One of the scariest fucking things you could imagine. Any more volume to this shit? Gotta be volume. I know these niggas never be quiet. It's gotta be amazing. And so you see they're not seeing the black groups about to interact here. I can't believe it's so damn quiet. Is no volume to this shit? That can't be true. That can't be true. No volume? What? I can't believe niggas cut the volume. I ain't no telling what they were saying if they cut the volume. So you see the police have to stand between them. And just more and more bullshit between the two. I don't believe the niggas really wanted to do anything to these white people. If they did, they could have easily gotten them. It's not that damn hard. Not that damn hard. Anyway, so that's going on in Cincinnati. Anyone from Cincinnati seen any of this stuff going on? I have not heard much of this. And as I said, I have friends in Cincinnati, and they have not mentioned it to me not one time at all. So I was just wondering if you guys have heard about this in Cincinnati here. Let me see what the chat is saying. I thought it was funny. It gave me a chuckle. And not in, why would they have girls with them, Gary? These people coming for presumably some type of confrontation, so they wouldn't have. There's another video of it, though. Let's see. And I think you'll hear some more volume here. Niggas got a flag. They love beating up inanimate objects here. Looks like they. I mean, why would a nigga have a problem with a Nazi flag? Yeah, I'm not a big Hitler. I don't know much about Hitler, but why would they have? I don't. They fighting for the Jews out here? They can't even get this shit. These niggas got weed lighters. You need some bush, some kind of kindling or something to get that shit to light. They can't even set the fucking shit on fire. Look at these niggas with a weed lighter, a bit. Look at they can't even get it lit. Look at this shit. How long it gonna take y'all niggas to get that shit lit? Look at this shit. White man just sitting back laughing like, get the niggas a flag. It'll distract them for 30 minutes just trying to burn it up. They can't fucking... Man, listen. This video right here, this video right here should tell you everything you need to know. It should tell you every fucking thing you need to know. I've told you about the niggas that can't even fucking keep their bed screwed in, and you think I'm joking. We talked about Colin Powell. Niggas can't even change his tire. And the blacks want holy war and shit, and look what they can't even fucking... How they gonna stay warm? How long... Niggas start over. How long gonna take these niggas light this shit up? Oh. Well, I need a time on this shit. Look at all these niggas. Ooh, these decaying, these motherfuckers built pyramid. Look at these son of bitches. Pyramid builders. Pyramid builders. Go ahead, boy, build that pyramid. Build that pyramid, nigga. Look at this, they got 2 lighters. That gonna make a difference. Pyramid builders. Pyramid builder. You know what they need?
Sir, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your head. We got a runner. We got a runner. Black male heading northbound towards Burn Street. Send backup. Send.
Pyramid builders. Where is that at? I don't hear no. These niggas out here trying to set a fire. Where the police at? Where are the police? These niggas, how long we been going? You ain't got a fat nigga come over. Maybe she got some grease on her body to get some grease on that motherfucker. That'll shit her light. Come on, niggas. God damn. Ain't no nigga got no gas. There's some brush. This might prove that the niggas didn't set the LA fires. This might prove it. They didn't do the LA fires, people. Look at this shit. Niggas did not do this. They did not do the LA fires. Look, man, listen. Look how long this shit taking. These same motherfuckers tell you they build a pit 2 minutes. These niggas ain't even got the fucking shirt lit up yet. Tropes in might be fire retardant. They can't figure this shit out. They the retardant. They are the motherfucking fire retardant, right? I bet you if we wipe that bitch down with grease and light it a fire, it's just sooner or later it'll burn. It'll at least smoke. You char that bitch. Two minutes. 20 seconds. These fucking niggas couldn't get a fucking shirt on fire. And this is what we got right here. A bunch of engineers and science doctors and lawyers and chemists and shit. But in reality, they can't even get a fucking shirt on fire. This is foundational, fundamental shit. Didn't the white man conquer fire, use fire to cook with and shit? These niggas can't set a fire. They all got lighters, no fire. White men was setting fires with no lighters. These niggas can't set a fire. And all of them got lighters in there, but some weed smoking lighters. Look at him, braid head. He don't know how to set a fire. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 12 years, I bet all these motherfuckers that went to public school, they know what fire, they should know what fire is. They can't set one. And they won't even keep the fucking smoke detector batteries charged. And these are the people that, you know, like, again, let them run the NFL if they want it, man. Let them run the fucking NFL. The white man, get that shit to them. Right? 2 minutes, 20 seconds trying to set a goddamn fire. They can't do that. They gonna run the NFL? White man. Give it to them. Look at them. They probably could have used the sun to set that motherfucker on fire faster than they light them. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, people. And I'm just telling you, I'm just explaining it to you, just telling you what I see. Here's the white man. No women, as Garion said, I think it was Garion said, no women. Here they are right here. And here they are right there. And here they are over the highway. Somebody bleeped out the Nazi flags. Not more Nazi flags. I think that was about it. Let's see. I thought there was more bookmarks here. Let me see. I thought there was a video of them talking. I'm pretty sure it was. I think this is them talking here.
Look at the niggers coming. Escort to Freddie's car. Oh, fuck yeah. And he's gonna let the bar.
Look at all the niggers coming, man.
I
think we got problems, people.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned. I was like, you guys are driving the truck, and my little ass is gonna be walking by all the niggers. And they call us cowards, but we're out here.
Look at the niggers
shit.
coming.
Hey, dude, they're all coming. Okay, we picked a good time.
We're outnumbered now.
We're in the thick now, niggers.
Nah.
I'm ready to fight. Fuck them niggers.
How long do you think it would have taken the white man to get that shirt on fire? I'm just curious. How long do you think it would have taken the white man? It's about the same group, about the same number. How long do you think it would have taken the white man to get that shirt on fire? Put it in the chat. Let me know what you think. Put it in the chat. We're gonna run it back and see what you think.
Hey, the niggers watch it.
You know, I wonder if the niggas even recognize how fucking incompetent they are. Like, damn, it's all us niggas, we can't even get the fucking shirt on fire? All us niggas? Like, maybe we need to figure this shit out first before we go fucking with the white man. And go to school, go to Hillman Talk. Figure out how to get a fire started. And then you can come up and get your white man. I bet Garen's African. I bet that motherfucker can start a fire.
Are you filming?
I'm filming.
Hey, watch that.
Anyway, so that was these guys. I don't know what the point of going to Cincinnati was. Was there something that happened in Cincinnati while these white people out here? And so here are the blacks, and they're going to defend. You know what's so fucking crazy about this shit right here? Look at this shit. You know what's so fucking crazy about this shit right here? Now, and I want to see if you guys get it. You tell me if you get what's so crazy about this.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Look at my baby. Fuck
Is that a bitch with a rifle? That bitch got a rifle.
talking about. Fuck is you talking about? My baby, yeah, man. Yeah, what these doing? Fuck dick sucker coming. Fuck on. Alright, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more. I ain't gonna even say Cincinnati, nigga. This Lincoln Heights. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Definitely. Look at my baby. Fuck you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? My baby, yeah, man. Yeah, what these doing? Fuck dick sucker coming. Fuck on. Alright, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more.
Now, what you're seeing here is blacks making some sort of attempt, give them that much credit, to say, hey, we're going to protect our neighborhood. We're going to keep these people out of here. They're going to let the police come through. I don't know why they let the police come through after they spent the last decade fighting against the police, marching up and down the street. But they let the police come through. Okay, fine. But they're saying, hey, we're going to protect our neighborhood, Lincoln Heights. Let me find this motherfucker on the map, Lincoln Heights. We'll see what these niggas is protecting, right? Lincoln Heights, Ohio. I guess it's in Cincinnati. Yeah, it's in Lincoln Heights, Ohio. And let's see what the fuck this shit is all about. So apparently these blacks are defending their neighborhood from these Nazis that every year showed you, which shows you that the blacks understand safety. You don't want criminals and people threatening you in your neighborhood. They just displayed that, right? That they can summon the will to keep certain people out, criminals in their mind, people that they don't want in their neighborhood. They can figure out a way to set up checkpoints, which is what the military, anybody would do if you want to keep people out. Borders, niggas been talking about we don't need borders, we need all this. But here these niggas are setting up checkpoints, borders to their neighborhood. This is what I'm saying. This is the irony of how these niggas think. They're setting up fucking checkpoints to keep people that they don't want out. Couldn't they clearly extend that to criminals? And say, hey, niggas, we're gonna bring all our fat bitches out here with ARs and niggas with ARs, right? You see them. And we're gonna keep the criminals out. Matter of fact, we gotta go block to block. But really, this really shows you that blacks are only fighting white people. Because they won't turn these same guns on the people that are killing people in their neighborhood. And this is what Be Brave and I are going to highlight. And we're going to throw it in their face that they know that safety is paramount. But their fight against the white man is much bigger than they're willing to fight for themselves. And this shows it right here.
Definitely. Look at my baby. Fuck you talking about?
All these niggas, no jobs, nothing to do, middle of the day, neighborhood fucked up. Okay, that's fine. You want to protect your neighborhood? Good. Keep on protecting it day in and day out, nigga. Bring them rifles out in your neighborhood against the killers and drug dealers. They won't do it. Don't you think the blacks are looking at the white people, everybody's looking at this shit and say, damn, nigga, y'all can summon the energy to do this against the criminals. But you can't do it against the children criminals. And you can do it against the white people. But you can't do it against the black criminals. They're the ones that are really killing your ass. The white man came with no guns. And the niggas up the ante and brought guns. Turn them guns on the criminals in your neighborhoods. The ones that are shooting, they won't do it.
Fuck is you talking about? My baby, yeah, man. Yeah, what these doing? Fuck dick sucker coming. Fuck on. All right, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more. I ain't gonna even say Cincinnati, nigga. This Lincoln Heights. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna say, hey, niggers. You know, let's see how many. I wonder, you think there were any shootings in Cincinnati? Cincinnati. Shooting. Let's see, Lincoln Heights. What do you say, Lincoln Heights? You think it was a shooting in Lincoln Heights? I wonder, any shootings in Lincoln Heights, Cincinnati? Was it Lincoln Heights, Cincinnati? Oh, yeah, Cincinnati. Let's see. Man in, no. Well, that's in November. They do have shootings there. Let's see, man in critical condition, shooting, Lincoln Heights. Shooting, man being found shot inside. Lincoln Heights. And again, these blacks will come out and they will fight the white man. They'll fight him. But they won't fight for themselves. And that really is a bigger issue here. And, you know, this is, here we go. Here's some news coming out of Cincinnati. Maybe they're going to...
He sent the message, they're not welcome. WCPO 9 News reporter Sean Delancey shows us how they drove hate out of Lincoln Heights.
People from the historically black Lincoln Heights community were quick to tell a group of people waving swastika flags on that overpass over I-75 that they are not welcome here. In fact, that black blob on the concrete right over there is the charred remnants of one of those flags burned to a crisp.
Waving swastika flags, some armed with rifles. Eric Ruffin took this video of a group of apparent Nazis in Lincoln Heights where he says they called him the N-word.
Officially letting you know there is racism in America.
These fucking blacks are so weak. They so weak. White man come in his neighborhood, and they call me a nigger. Nigga, you heard these words 1,000 motherfucking times. You probably done used it yourself.
They called him the N-word.
Officially letting you know there is racism in America. This is absolute.
Oh, but what you gonna do, nigga? You gonna call police? You want a hate crime against him? What you want? He about to cry. I wonder, was this one of the niggas that couldn't even light the fucking flag?
Absolutely ridiculous that I gotta deal with this.
Other videos show counter-protests.
You ain't gotta deal. You could have been at work, nigga, not even been there. Why were you there, nigga? You went there to get offended, and so you get on the news and cry, baby. You didn't have to be there. You went there to get called a nigger, so you get on news. He wanted to prove racism so bad he went to some racists. Got in their face and got called.
Officially letting you know.
Nigga, I don't even believe they call this man nigga. Prove it.
There is racism in America.
Just one man called. What would Stanley say? Is this proof of racism in America, Stanley? This is a middle-aged black man. Is this what B. Brave would call the 70 motherfucking % here? Right? Is this proof of racism? Oh, a nigga got killed? Send that shit to me. For a nigga got killed in Lincoln Heights. No, is that what they protesting about? God be damn, these niggas. Okay. Niggas. Is this one of the 70% motherfuckers right here? If he came up to Stanley talking about racism, and this would be his proof of racism, what would Stanley slap him down and say, nigga, that's just one person calling you racist. That ain't proof. Nigga, that's just one person. You ain't got no proof, nigga. That is an anecdote.
This is...
That nigga, did he sniffle? That nigga sniffle.
Officially letting you know there is racism in America.
Yep, he did. God damn, that nigga was crying. Ooh, that nigga gassed up. Portia said he can't get boyfriend. Okay, this nigga gassed up when he got himself called a nigger and got on the news because he was looking for proof. And he had to go to this damn white people protesting. Well, probably went 50 white people out there. And said, this is proof, Stanley Cross, that there is racism in this motherfucker.
This is absolutely ridiculous that I gotta deal with this.
Other videos show counter-protesters breaking through a police line to confront them.
It's time to go to war!
The group that eventually grew to more than 100.
Bright sunny day, these niggas got nothing to do.
100 took a swastika emblazoned flag and set it aflame, leaving just this blob. Charlene Evans helped set it on fire.
In this neighborhood, we do stand for something.
Ooh, dude, we stand, we burn it down if we don't like it. Stanley, come on, admit I'm gonna have to figure this panel shit because we're gonna have to figure this shit out right here. We're gonna have to figure this shit out because I want to know what they stand for, Stanley, and you tell me that there are plenty of black neighborhoods and all that kind of nigger shit. So I want to know what the fuck do they stand for. I know they keep their weaves and their wigs nice. That's something that's very important to them. I will give them credit for that. They do keep their wigs very nice. And but I want to know really what this woman really thinks they stand for. And Stanley, you speak for a lot of blacks, and maybe you can tell me what they really stand for. I'd be curious to know. Because, everyone knows that I ride through these black neighborhoods. Everyone knows it. I live in a black neighborhood. So oftentimes when I talk to blacks and I tell blacks most blacks that don't live in these black ass neighborhoods, some of the things I see, they like, I can't fucking believe that shit. I don't believe it. And so some of the things you'll see that they do in the ways that they live, and then when they get on this motherfucking TV in front of a camera and they tell you they cry these crocodile ass, fake ass tears, and they tell you what they believe in and all these kind of shits. And then, but I bring a different perspective. I don't believe them. Honestly, I think they are so adjusted to these things that it doesn't really bother them in a way that you would imagine that it would bother most people. So I'm going to play a little bit more of this video, then I'm going to show you something which kind of hammers the point home.
And this here turf is golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged bullets to spell out LH on the flag, a message not to return to Lincoln.
I can't even get through the fucking video here. God damn, I didn't even have this shown. I can't even get through the fucking video. Look, will you look at this simple? We could do the damn Be Brave show. They have Be Brave job almost every day.
In this neighborhood, we do stand for something. This here turf is golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged bullets to spell out LH on the flag, a message not to return to Lincoln Heights, to lower the temperature.
Wait a minute. Once you say on this turf, and as I say, I ride through the hood and shit, and these people talking about we defend this turf, we defend that turf, we do all this. Look at this nigga slumped over, right? It's cold, ain't nobody woke this nigga up. Look, it's their own people right here. Like, they'll go out and defend their turf against white people. I guess they would love to keep white people out of their neighborhood. But again, once you turn back into your neighborhood, once you successfully kept the white people out, who gonna wake this nigga up? Little boy with his hand in the shoe, slumped over, drugged out. Martin Luther King neighborhood. So when she talk about this turf right here golden, right? This turf right here golden. Say it again, sister. Say it.
It's golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged bullets.
Fucking housing projects. I guarantee you, them fucking housing projects right there.
Set it on fire.
In this neighborhood, we do stand for something. This here turf is golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged bullets to spell out LH on the flag, a message not to return to Lincoln Heights, to lower the temperature.
We need you, Lord, now to come in and get some.
Lincoln Heights Baptist Church began a spontaneous prayer.
So it's all about faith. But we are doing the work of God.
Still, anger went beyond the white supremacist display to the police who kept the group separate.
Nobody Nobody is coming to save us. They allowing the Nazis in.
In a statement, the Evendale Police Department says that
Who is they, sister? Who you want to stop them? Like, you are allowed to go through a neighborhood freely. I keep trying to tell you, black people do not agree with a lot of this shit. If you put 100 black people in the middle of a room and say, hey, I want you to create a document detailing how we live in this here country. Like, it's not going to be the same document that the white people that we live up under now. That just makes common sense. And so when you hear them talk about things like this, you know, listen what the blacks are complaining about. The protest was occurring on sidewalks designed for pedestrian travel. The protest, while very offensive, was not unlawful. The protest was short-lived in duration. The protest left the area. The blacks got a problem with that, but they've been doing this shit all along. Protest for me, but not for thee. This is how blacks find themselves. This is what they believe in. And again, they're willing to defend their neighborhood against the whites. They feel like their neighborhood, even though they live in housing projects. Show me the housing project. Well, here the housing project right here. These are housing projects. All these motherfuckers look alike. I guarantee you these fucking housing projects. Right? Housing fucking projects, right? And you got all these fucking
Coming to save us. They allowing the Nazis in.
In a statement, the Evendale Police Department says that while the protest was very offensive, it was not illegal. With the Sheriff's Department responding in a statement of their own that they responded to de-escalate the situation and make sure that no one was hurt. Looking forward, Pastor Julian Cook has a message.
There are all the solidarity when it comes against white people, man. It's really amazing. They can summon themselves up to show unity. What about diversity? Weren't they keeping the diversity out of the neighborhood by instituting checkpoints? It's all fake. They don't believe in that shit.
Obviously, people who want to spread hate right now, to those people, what is your message?
You will not win. You will not win. You may try, but we have a history of being able to push past these things, as difficult as they may be. You will not win.
There has been a long list of statements and addresses from politicians, the NAACP, and more. For all of that, head over to WCPO.com. In Lincoln Heights, I'm Sean Delancey, WCPO 9 News.
The Jewish Federation of Cincinnati also condemned the display of what they called Nazi symbols today, calling them reprehensible.
We are not going to be intimidated. We are going to be proud to be Jewish. And our response to hate is really to reaffirm our commitment to strengthening community bonds.
CEO Danielle Minson there says that they have received no credible reports of threats to the Jewish community, but they remain dedicated.
To the blacks either, but why the blacks out there fighting? You know, you really have to ask yourself, why are they out there fighting? And check this out right here. Check this out. Again, you know, to end the show, again, this is why I keep trying to tell the white man, you got to let this football and this sports shit go. They've taken it over. They're going to run it culturally. And here is more proof as to why. Smoke that joint, young nigga. Smoke that joint. Right? Roll them big old blunts up. Big old blunts. They love to have music going when they smoking their blunts. Cigars and blunts. Universal said these are blunts. They could be cigars. I don't know. Let me see if they really smoking blunts in this motherfucker. Y'all niggas smoking blunts or what? Yeah, these niggas smoking blunts. Are these niggas really? Are these blunts they smoking? No way. These blunts. Nah, that's cigars. Surely that ain't no blunt. That'll be about a quarter ounce of the blunt. Are these blunts? That's a cigar right there. Surely. Oh, I can't play that shit. Are these cigars are blunt? Anybody got any idea? It look like cigars to me. Look like cigars. But either way it goes, I think the message is on display. You probably don't want your children modeling their behavior after these people and the music that they're playing. Again, you can kind of hear the music, the type of music that they're playing. Yeah, trap music, rap music, strip club music. And these are the guys that, you know, that woman was dancing for, that we saw up in the nosebleed seats here. And I'm not sure if they're smoking blunts or not. Universal may have been off on that. It could have just been cigars. Let's see. Tattoos all over the place. Yeah, we better not play any more of this. I don't know if they're smoking blunts on Universal. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure, by the way. make sure you hit subscribe if you're new here. I think I saw a couple people that are new here just getting dead. Someone said it's a fat blunt. I think it's a cigar. Someone says look up video for OBS. It's a panel application you could use. Video, yeah, I looked it up. John, they have news segments with the Jews that came out to this protest, but it was after the black. You know, I don't even know. Again, I don't know why the blacks were there. Particularly, you know what's so interesting about this? You know, the blacks express so much animosity toward the Jews, but then they're out here fighting the Jews' enemy. I don't understand that, right? Like, stay out of the fight, man. If you really don't like the Jews, and these people want to come and fight the Jews for you, what the hell are you involved in it for? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, to some people it very well could. I may have a phone call coming in here. Give me 1 second. You know, I like to take phone calls online if I do. Let's see. Now I had that African re-up for about 15 more days. And let me answer Portia's question. Do you want to do a show on stream talking about the halftime performance? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I would love to, Portia, I would love to hear people call in and come and tell us what they thought about the halftime show. You know, there's so many angles we could take to it. So, yeah, we should definitely do it. We could do it tonight if you want to. I'm available. Let's see, what else do I have here before I get out of here? I covered the Rush Limbaugh. I really got to go back and find that Rush Limbaugh clip. I looked and looked for it, but I couldn't find it there. Anything else? Anyway, guys, I think that's it. Make sure you support the show. Portia J, our wonderful editor. We're doing $10 a day every day for Portia J. And, of course, all of the rest of our hosts, HB Tulin, Stanley Cross, Get Crack. Who else? Anyone else? Yeah, me, John Galt, by the way. All right, thanks, guys, for joining. Have a good day.